Right. Hello and welcome to your Counts Black Bears postgame show brought to you by the Daily News. To my left is a frequent flyer up here in the press box. We got Broc Mortensen up for time number 3. But, Broc, when you hit a grand slam, I mean, you're just asking to come on up here. 2 for 4 today with the 4 RBI and a huge win. Now 2 in a row for the Black Bears. Let's start with the home run coming up. I was telling you on the way up here, that was my favorite tweet I've sent out all year. I said Broc Mortensen saw the 2-0 deficit in the first and decided it was time to charge one over into right field. Is that what you were thinking when you stepped up, or just your regular relaxed approach?
No, I mean, I was just regular relaxed. The last couple weeks, I feel like I've been jamming myself, getting up a little too far on the plate. So this game, I kind of backed it up a couple inches. I'm like, all right, we'll see how this plays out. Still sitting fastball. And he just jumped on it, just happened to meet it correctly and watched it fly.
Yeah, Jewett was throwing the ball pretty hard today, but you guys were coming around. Was that everybody's approach to just back up a little, put the back foot on the back line?
Yeah, well, no. When I mean back up, I mean like back off the plate.
Oh, back off the plate. Oh, that's right, because
like
you're jamming. Yes, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, like, heater, we know that kid's good. He's going to UCLA commit, so he's obviously a solid arm. But, yeah, he's going to throw the heater a lot. He has a good command of the slider. I wasn't really sitting change, but heater and slider was in the repertoire, so I was just sitting heater the whole at bat, and that was basically the whole team's motto.
All right, yeah, it worked out today.
Yeah,
He scored 12 runs on 11 hits. They sent 5 different arms out. It didn't seem to make too much of a difference. Now, I want you to talk about somebody that you're living with right now, Riku Nishida.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
– that kid is back.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
Yeah, he's got 3 games in the last 4 with at least 3 hits, 4 straight multi-hit games, and it seems like there should just be a black hole over there. That'd be the only thing that could stop more baseballs between first and second. Talk about his play down the stretch. I think now he is – let me double-check my numbers. He is 11 for his last – 16 at the plate.
Yeah,
like, just talk about how well he's been doing.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's skyrocketed to every stat possible. But the thing about Riku is, like, he always plays with his hair on fire, and now, like, apparently before I got here, he was doing this, and now he's back to doing his thing. Yeah. And this is just how he plays, and it's ridiculous. It's fun to watch because he gets after it.
How much fun is it to just have a teammate that's like that? You can rely. I know you're the outfielder, and it's not like you're pitching, but you know when the ball's hit his way that you probably don't even have to run to back him up.
Yeah. The diving play he made in the 4-hole today was probably one of the better plays we've seen out of a second baseman in a while.
Oh, yeah.
And anything hit his way is just gloved. So it's just, I don't have to do much. The ball's hit hard into the right center gap, but it's on the ground. Riku probably's got it.
It's funny because it's not like we even get used to it either. I said earlier on the broadcast that he's a player that gives you a reason to say wow each and every time out there. Now, you played a pretty big-time program at UC Santa Barbara, and you said you haven't seen a play made like that. Do you think Riku can go on to maybe play at a big-time D1 program and maybe even play some minor Major League Baseball?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, D1 baseball for him, that is no question. I mean,
that might be too easy for him.
It may be. I mean, the schools up here in Washington and Oregon would be very happy to have him. I mean, he's a kid where he plays the game. You can only hope to contain him.
Yeah.
You cannot control him.
Yep, and they only contained him once today. They got him out one time.
Yeah.
That's it. So back to your play today. You got 2 hits in the ball game today. You're starting to pick it up a little bit more over the past couple of games. Besides the jamming, have there been any other types of adjustments that you've been making?
Not really. I mean, I've been seeing the ball really well. I kind of choked up on the bat a little bit last week. I kind of went down to my normal slot lower on the bat just to get more whip out of it because I can hold onto the knob a little more. But besides just backing up in the box, not really. I've been seeing pitches great. I feel like I've just been missing them. So
well, you didn't today.
Yeah, no,
that was loud.
Yeah, that one felt good.
104.6 miles an hour, 393 feet. What was the fastest ball you've ever hit before, you said? Or tell me on the way up.
I think 109.7.
Jeez. I mean, that one sounded like it was like, supersonic, like Mach 5 or whatever off the bat. We're here with Broc Mortensen here on your Cal's Black Bears post-game show brought to you by the Daily News. So, Broc, now you guys move up to 8-5 in the second half. I believe that Ridgefield won and Bend won. I think Corvallis also won. But today, obviously, a big-time win. You win by 9 against a Port Angeles team. But did it mean even more after the emotions ran so high in yesterday's game against Yakima Valley?
It was awesome to see the hitters come. I mean, obviously, Kelly's going to get a quality outing every time he comes out. The pen does their thing. But it's nice to see how the bats are going because it seemed like the bats are in a lull like the past couple weeks.
Right.
But we came out here, we handled them pretty well, so that's awesome. If the bats are going and the pitching's going, everything's going.
Yeah, I don't think you could stop a Black Bears team like that if that's the way that they're carrying on.
Putting up 12 hits and 11 runs is pretty hard to beat.
Right. So your guys are playing now, I believe, the next final 11 games of the regular season. You have 8 against sub-500 teams, all in the North Division. Then you have 3 against the Ridgefield Raptors. How are you guys feeling about your chances? You're not completely in control of your own destiny, but do you guys think you can take care of business over the final couple of games?
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just control what you can control.
Right.
Just come out to the ballpark tomorrow, pretend like this didn't happen, like the game. Just take it like it was today, and you went out that way. I mean, at UCSB, we had to win the last 8 to make it to the regional.
Yeah.
And we didn't think like, oh, we need to win. We just went out there every game and just, oh, this is the next one. This is the next one. And then we went 8-0. And it's like, oh, there it is.
There it is.
We made it. Yeah.
One at a time. Yeah, I feel like baseball is certainly that type of game because there's so much stopping and starting, and you have to wait a long time before you come at bat. Is that how you develop that mentality? Because that's your own mentality too.
Absolutely.
We talked about it the last time you were up here.
I mean, just to put it in retrospect, like football, like it's hard. I mean, like you have a bat at bat, you have to go out and stand out in the outfield for an hour and a half, and just think about what you did. But you have to tone yourself down mentally to a point where it's like, okay, like I focus, control, like that was bad, but let it go. That was good, but I can't focus on that because then I'm gonna swing big or be not focused. But yeah, I mean, you just have to go out there and just clear your mind of everything and just wait for the next at bat or wait for the next ball hit your way.
Were you even worried when Kelly gave up 4 runs in the first 2 innings?
Yeah. Because I know he was going to go back out there through 6 and just keep doing it. So.
I think he's gone at least 6 in every start. That was the only start he's had this season where he didn't strike out 7, and he struck out 6.
Yeah, no, they gave him a good look for sure. Poor Angelo said they were swinging it today, but I mean Kelly, he always comes back.
He does. Yeah, he didn't even look rattled after the first 2. Got a couple double plays.
No, he was in the dugout writing his stuff down. He was like, "No, we're good." So what? Yeah.
He's like a machine on start days, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I love about him. It's just focused, like. Don't mess with Kelly. He's coming at you.
I don't even talk to him or even get close to him on start days. I know I don't want to mess with any of his juju, any of his energy.
He's still nice on start days. He's just locked in.
Yeah, he does. He's got those Bluetooth headphones and everything else he's ready to pitch.
Yep.
Broc, thank you so much today. Congrats on the Grand Slam and congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
Broc Mortensen today on your Cal's Black Bears postgame show brought to you by the Daily News. The Black Bears win a huge one. Another double-digit run victory for them, 13-4 against the Port Angeles Lefties. They'll be back at it tomorrow on Fireworks Night, so we hope to see you here at 7:05 p.m. But if not, KDO on YouTube, we got your back right here. From all of us here with the Black Bears, for Broc Mortensen to my left, Justin Ford behind the camera, Mark McDermott at KDO. My name is Zach Smolin saying stay frosty and have a great evening. Have a good night. Goodbye! Broc Mortensen with a grand